Busheye iliyo kimilimo kyetsirira mu district mu kitongole kikola byebulekeri ne nga buli ndalo luno kono bulandi kwa bebusiu secondary school mu scouts competition ne Mbale city ne mushirimba shikurushano she Mbale babana babusani kushishafusi sha mutoto cultural center usikimisoro ke bamasaba kibasika tsembalu ate nga nubone ibintu bili bikalibusa babana bahakiriho kubona bari bombe habusi sirose bali kumenyamo babandi bakombeha bahoramisa kamatundu bali neshebuli lori kubifuku kene obe kumwesi ko nasambu bano bose nakina benga babusanira kushirebe ibuganda ayo kubona bari bakola kumulimo kwatu eranga linambo bushere seni kalemba bolelandi umwana ngaberwa kumurenga harenga kamumbolo kuruhitso ibrangisi yota kwandibanga kumuzibu nabi.
Shake like that. Shake very fast. You tie like that. Okay, tie. Tie it now. Tie. By the time they finish it, I'm finished. Tie very fast. Position.
Back to your position. Forward, move.
You okay? Whether you're alive. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
All protocols observed. SCC projects. As per this camp, I am the camp commandant. Though North Road is trying to follow, but we're the only school with a Gorofa, which is primary. That's my gallant school. At this juncture, as a camp commandant, I want to say thanks so much. Our guests, they invited our teachers, lady teachers. You have sacrificed your time for the young generation. It shows how you love them. In attendance, we have benchers. Those are secondary schools, close to 231 students who are with us here. And then the juniors, those are primary section. We have like 1 pupils of primary. But if you look at the city is too big. But nevertheless, we appreciate those teachers, the head teachers who sent these citizens here to be part of this activity. So may we first give a hand clap for those teachers, the schools that sent us. Asante sana! Among the schools in attendance, when I mention your school, you know what to do, okay? St. Paul? Yes, sir. St. Paul?
Yes, sir.
Mbale says?
Yes, sir.
Mbale High?
Yes, sir.
Incoma High?
Yes, sir.
Incoma SS? Bukema Comprehensive?
Yes, sir.
Joy SS?
Yes, sir.
Doko Primary?
Yes, sir.
Fairway?
Yes, sir.
Incoma Primary?
Yes, sir.
Namatala?
Yes, sir.
Now school called Shalom, nursery and primary. Very young children like this, they came, say, Afande, we also want to salute. We gave them some skills. They went, we were very happy. Another school was Good Foundation, was also here. They also came and they went back on their own without even a teacher coming. But at least we welcomed them. We gave them some skills, some knowledge, and they went, we were very happy that next time they will go back and give a report on their own to their teachers. You can see how far scouting has gone now in Mbale City, our guest of honor. Then there's one school I forgot, that's Nashibisho. We have 2 students, all people from Nashibisho. They said, Kama Mbaya Muzuri, they also attend. Where are you? Nashibisho? Where are you? Surrender. Asante sana. It's okay, you go back. Imagine only 2 like this, I said we shall also go. Kama Mbaya Muzuri. We have to fit in the community. I'm humbled to stand before you. There is a lot to talk, but this is a day of giving speeches on my side. I'm just giving a recap or just a summary of what took place here. So far, I've given you accountability of the young people who were in our hands for the 5 days. And in those 5 days, we learned a lot. We had a lot to share from them, from us, within among ourselves, even from the community in this place. So, as you see these people here, they have learned very many things, skills and knowledge. One of them is teamwork. They have learned to work together to erect a tent like that one. One person can't do it alone. They have to work as a team, which some of them had never had such skills of working as what? A team. Because some of them are bosses. They want to control everything. But when you come here, you work as a team. So those are some of the skills and knowledge they have learned. Other things like creativity. Imagine building a tent without using any nail. You may wonder how. But those are skills of creativity. Responsibility. These citizens here are so responsible. They take care of one another. They are concerned of their welfare together, not as one, but as a team. So as the scouts, we are proud to say we have done something at least in their lives, which I believe as they continue in their lifestyle, they will never forget. Other things is critical thinking. This one can think a lot. When you give them a situation, they have to think very fast to come up with a solution. Which some of them have appreciated that, me, I didn't know that we have to work as a team, you have to think before. Like one of the projects, I just imagine cooking using a watermelon, not a saucepan. Just imagine that creativity. You cook using what? Watermelon as your saucepan. I wonder whether some of them have ever tasted. But here now, I know they will go back home and tell a story that when I was there, very many things. However, your guest of honor, there's some flaws or bottlenecks. Because always even if you have roses, there might be some thorns also. One of them is the number. Yes, I know it has increased. Last year, we had about only 8 schools in Namatala Primary. But just as I given you the numbers what? Increased. So how I appeal through your office of education office, I know my CC will talk more about that. Let the schools send the children. This event is for learning. So as a corps commandant, I was like, are these the only souls? We call them souls in Scouts and in Army. These are our souls. Are these the only souls in Mbale city? How many schools are there? Others were even wondering. For us, we have never gotten any letter, any information. Yet I believe the letters were delivered. Information was passed through the different phones all the time. Some head teachers prioritize academic work. So for me as a camp commandant, I found it a challenge to receive the students very late. They tell them reporting time is 2. You find others coming at around 8 p.m. It was very hard for us as a committee to organize them and receive them at that time. Yet to expect them at least to rest in the first day. Then the other things are imposters. That's why some schools have not reported here. There are some people who pose to be scouts, yet they were not. Chairperson, sir, take note of that.
Very much. My name is Arionet Agnes. I'm the City Executive Commission.
Asante sana.
Scouts week!
One.
Scouts week!
One.
My name is Mbale Collins, the Deputy City Commissioner. I might be a teacher, but someone else can come and inspire them in one of the events. So I want to thank you very much.
Wow.
Wow, I'm really humbled that you came here and we did not know how we were going to manage in 5 days. Yeah, you might understand the story behind it, but we have been able to reach at this moment that we're closing this event. Someone might have been scared, but we understood the situation around us. We want to thank the security team that has supported us here. I have the team that worked here, and I had an external. And I also had external security. It was invisible, but we were managing. We were managing with them and the security of this area. So let's just my security team that worked around here.
100 schools and have 8 schools in the camp. That's not possible because, and that's why you have seen that there are some young people who are coming here even without the administration support. So it means that there are so many schools that are having young people who want to be here, but they can't because we have not directed all trains. So for this matter, I request that we need at least 2 trainees from each school in Mbale City to train and empower them to recruit more scouts for the city scout. That I want to present to the inspector is that we need a memo. That memo to go to all schools, both private and government in Mbale City, to start organizing scout clubs. Because those clubs, for us, we are willing and we may need an authority, which we have become like a deal. This is not a deal. This is it's a child development project, which is internationally and nationally recognized. So those 3 letters will be on your desk by within this month. Respond to them as we have requested. I want to thank the Commissioner for being very resilient. The Commissioner is a very hard-working person and he's executive, because starting a camp without a sponsor is a very, very big gamble. Most of those scouts in other cities are sponsored fully by a private, and we hope that once our partnership, especially with the city education department, becomes more visible, all these stakeholders will come to us. There is no reason why we can't. All these young people, books, and we say support us with water or support us with anything. So what we need for us to look like we are an NGO just trying to figure it around. We are a national organization, and what we need is recognition and support. And that's why I want to thank you once again for being here at the opening and you again here during the closing. I want to recognize 3 young people as chairman. The camp commander and the TYC, second in command, can call in. I want to salute these young people. I want to give them this small token. This is small money. You can share it, but I want you to change it. And when you change it, don't use this money. This is your you know what a souvenir is. It is something that you always remember for doing something special. So I want to give you this money. You go and change it and share equally, and then you keep it. You guard it separately, because this is your honor. I could have given you a medal, but I don't have a medal. But I've given you this so that you keep it and show to everybody that I have some money, but you know this is a souvenir. It's not money. Then, hey, have you heard her name? Did you hear again? Say again, sorry. Maybe face there for them to hear. You speak louder. Guys, lower so that you can hear her name.
My name is Asavana Petru Anakul.
Clap for her. Who are you?
Fairway Primary.
Okay. And then, you? I want to also give you this note. It could have been a change, but it is not a change because I want you to share, to know that you can share equally. And don't use this money. It is a souvenir. You know what a souvenir is? It is something you keep, that you love, that you did something, and then you always show people how you are recognized for doing something. So you go and keep, you get the change, 5,000, 5,000 each.
Wacha, asante sana.
Okay. The rest of you, I am very happy. Through your commissioner, I will give you a weekend for those who will want to have a weekend with me on a private camp, and we shall have more and we shall enjoy and have more challenge values. Thank you so much.
Asante sana. Ongeza tena.
Prestigious honor to invite our chief guest to talk to the scouts.
Sana.
you so much, Commandant, our good teachers, trainers of respective schools, our community around, all of you, the scouts and Girl Guides, thank you so much. My name is Wolf John, City Inspector of Schools, Mbale City. I'm so you were starting to make the place, and today I have come. I saw, when I first came, I saw those tents, your houses there had been beautifully made. A sign that you have learnt great skills from here.
Asante sana.
I'm going to report back. We thank, of course, our government, the government of Uganda, and majorly Ministry of Education for ensuring that Scouts is one of the activities that must be learned at school. We also should thank Mbale City local government, His Worship, the Mayor, Mr. Namgali, and the state clerk for putting their favorable conditions for you to come and attend this particular function. I know for the city, he has been working very hard to ensure that all the teachers come, all the schools come on board. But I think this one is a good start. As the inspector of schools, Mbale City, I'm going to work in conjunction with the head of department education and the school head teachers. Next time I believe that we shall have a bigger number of schools attending this camp.
Asante sana.
Yes, I told you from the beginning that I am one of you. Yes, except that the work that I'm doing has taken much of my time. But those of you probably who maybe this one is your first time. For those of you who have been there already, I would like to say thank you so much, because you have not made a mistake. For those of you who are joining, I am telling you that scouting is a very good activity. It is going to train you so that you become a round person. For me now, there is nothing that I cannot do. Okay? Because when we were there at Kazi, where we were trained, for me I didn't know how to peel matoke, but now it trained me to know how to do what? To peel. Such that when the girls, we ordinarily know that the girls are the ones who peel. But in case the girls are not there, will you stay there hungry because there is nobody to peel for you? If you are a boy, you know how to peel. Yes, you peel, boil the matoke and eat, and you'll be satisfied. The same with the girls. We think that it is the boys who construct, but now here I believe that girls were also involved in the construction. So it means that scouting makes you to be a round person, to do any type of activity that the girl can do. The girl can also do what the boys can do. So you find that even if you are taken somewhere where other people think that it is very difficult to survive,
with you, you will always do what? Survive. I think the commissioner and I think the said first came. I think there was some kind of indiscipline. Some people, some students. But they reported that by the end of completing this camp, all of you have been well disciplined. Thank you so much. You can clap for yourself. I'm arguing you. I'm giving you this. That as you go back, whatever you have learned here, go and implement. So you are there to show the world that Scout movement is not there for nothing, but it is there to equip younger people with what? Skills. The flags that you were raising here, that one is a skill, because you saw that those girls and boys when they were raising them, and also the skill of lowering them. Those are the symbols of our nation. The other one is for Uganda. I think this one is for East Africa. Those are symbols. So in many schools, they don't know how to raise them. But we have seen that you have already. So when you go back to school, show them that this is the skill that you have done, what you have learned. And as I conclude, the chairperson, I think, prompted me. May I have those people who were raising the flags here? You were there representing the others, and I am also going to get for you something that you will go and buy at your respective places. And remember, do not remember me, but remember that the Scout movement is good. And two, when you go back, the skill of hosting and raising those flags at your respective schools, let it do what? Continue, so that the other students will love what? Will love. Of this particular camp, when you are going back, for me, I wish you a good journey back home. Thank you very much for listening. So I believe that the Scout clubs will come in after training the leaders.
At this moment, I want to invite the chief assessor who will have a word to us. And I think when we reach at that moment, then we are coming to the climax of this event. However, we have some teachers who believe we are the distance, but we want our children to have this experience. So we want to thank those parents, and we have a parent here. Since they are not here, we just make a stand. And we really appreciate you so much.
Chief Commissioner, our esteemed guests, protocol officer, due to time, I will peruse through very fast. I want to take this rare honor to introduce myself as Adionget Agnes, and by the grace of God, I've been the chief assessor for this exercise. I didn't work alone. We worked with two other members, Mr. Mbale, our deputy, President of Smile, the district commissioner of Kororo that were competing. We had the junior team, then we had the venture team. Juniors, these are the children from the primary schools. Then the ventures are those ones from the secondary schools. We are supposed to have those ones from tertiary institutions, then the ones that belong to the disabled, but we didn't have any team coming on board. So under the junior team, we had two schools participating, that is Doko Primary School and Fairway Primary School, both male and female, that is girls and boys. Then for the venture category, we had the girls 4 schools competing, that is Mbale Secondary School, Mbale High School, Homa Senior Secondary School, St. Paul's Senior Secondary School. So for the girls category, ventures, we had 4 schools participating. Junior venture boys, we had 5 schools competing. This included Mbale Senior Secondary School, Mbale High School, Homa Senior Secondary School, Ugema Comprehensive Senior Secondary School, and St. Paul's Senior Secondary School. Actually, I didn't mention about St. Paul's in the girls category, but they were the 4th group. So we had a total of 9 venture teams competing. But we also had non-competing teams which visited us, of which we had Nabyonga Primary School. They were just coming during the day and they were not residing here. We had Namatala Primary School, we had Nkoma Primary School, and Joy Secondary School. Those were the campers who were coming during the day but were not residing here. We took through the campus and a number of items. We assessed them in what we call the fundamentals of scouting. We looked at pioneering or rock work, we looked at first aid, we looked at the scouting spirit, we looked at current affairs, then we looked at the development, the skills of development among others. The achievements. We achieved the following during this camp. We managed to assess the scouts as we expected. We met the time frame that we wanted. We managed to guide the scouts in the areas of improvement. That was an challenges. We had some few challenges, one of which was we had schools which had very little knowledge on scouting. So during the assessment, they were scoring low marks. Then we had a challenge of better arrival of some schools. That somehow also affected their performance. Then the other challenge was poor facilitation by their schools. It also led to poor performance because if the children lack some items, they are not able to perform to the expectation. These were our suggestions. We suggested that the schools that qualify should be trained by the trained trainers. So we request that the schools that qualify here invite the trained trainers to do the training in your schools. We shall not come to your school when you have not invited us. Write a letter to the city commissioner inviting us to come and train your school. That's one way forward. The second one was we appealed to the head teachers to facilitate scouting activities, like the way they facilitate ball games, athletics, music. That will help us to do well, very well. Then we also appeal to the scout leaders always to try to organize their scouts early enough so that they are in the place of the training or the competition in time. We appreciate the education office for allowing us to carry out scouting activities in the city. Not forgetting the head teachers who have tirelessly labored to make sure that the scouts have reached this ground. Thank you for that. I want to say that I will come back at a later time to declare the results. Thank you very much. Camp Commandant. So we made our observation during the camp, and we said that we would award some scouts who have been very cooperative, active, disciplined. Then we had also Mr. Camp and Miss Camp 2025. So our chief guest, I guess you come award this medal. That is Miss Camp 2025. And M. God Alvin, Joy, Mr. Camp.
Mr. Camp. person. Very helpful in the camp. The next one.
Okay. Negesa Mary, Mbonyi Joshua.
Mbonyi Joshua.
Appreciate him.
Commander, then I give confirm.
Watera Agatha, Michelle.
All round, give Mama.
Galenda, Amida Des.
Amida. This one, begin off from me again, Papa. Very helpful, so fair in the camp.
Masomi Abraham A. from Amos College. Mbale Sarah from Amos College.
Wait, Sarah.
Aide Alfred.
College.
Aide Alfred, Amos College. Then we have Ayeta.
Ayeta, where are you? Amos College. Ayeta of Amos College. But what we do always, okay? Before this one's move, clear the ground, we shall...
We had Doko Primary School, Jaguar Patrol, with a total of 483 marks. Clap for them. Fairway Primary School, Jags Patrol, they had 421 marks. So when we look at this category, junior girls, Doko Primary School came number 1. Fairway Primary School
So the
came
patrol
second.
leader,
And the teacher.
They are
time is
only
moving.
able to give the number 1.
Patrol leader, time is moving.
Can't afford to give number
And the teacher is,
Patrol leader, Lion Patrol.
He's already
He's
here.
already here.
So fast, that's the same thing.
All right. Guys, we had in Commerce Senior Secondary School, Mountain Sinai. They had a total of 304. St. Paul's College Atlantic marked the qualified to go for national. But for the venture category, like for the girls, we had 4 teams. So we are...
And before,
These are the teams that have qualified to go for national. St. Paul's College, we have Ukoma Senior Secondary School boys, to my honor, to God and my country. So that is exactly what we've done. The team of the assessors are from, the 2 of us are from district, Mbale district. But I can tell you, I bet you that for us we are not corrupt. We do the things according to the best. If you want, you can prove for yourself. I wish the teachers were there to see their children answering the questions. You would have proved it for yourself. So, just take the results the way they are. The best you can do if you have not qualified is to work better the following year. Thank you very much.